Hello, friends. It's been like a week or so, so I'm kind of giving you guys an update. Today I'm coming to you in kind of a moment of weakness. Today's been really hard for me. Um, Yesterday was really awesome. I had like energy and like I could walk around the house and like do things by myself. Like I could get food from the fridge and put stuff away and and do normal things. And that was really great. It was such a freeing feeling to have that since I don't have that all the time. Like today's been really hard so far. I've had recently some side effects that I've been dealing with since I'm in my second cycle of chemo. So, which the cycles consist technically either 3 weeks each. So I have like the 5-day of the 3 drugs, which is bleomycin, cisplatin, and etoposide. Um, and I only have the bleomycin once a week, but I have the other ones on those 5 days. I have those every day. And then the bleomycin I have once a week for the following 2 weeks, and I don't have that 5-day one. But anyway, so some of the side effects that I've had that have gotten worse, like cisplatin causes ringing in your ears. And this past Saturday, it was I have consistent ringing, like in my right ear. Like it's not crazy loud or anything, but it's there, and that's really annoying. So I tried like the Reddit cure for tinnitus and stuff, and that kind of helps sometimes, but not all the time. But another thing that I've been dealing with a lot is gastrointestinal pressure, and that's been really rough the past few days. Because normally you know when you need to poop, but like for me, I've just been like having bad gas all the time, so I don't know when I need to poop. Like yesterday was still a good day yesterday, but there was one point where I felt like somebody had put something up my butt and I had to go because the pain was so bad. And then I pooped a bunch, which is good, especially because before I was having just trouble pooping in the hospital. Like I had to use stool softeners and laxatives just give you diarrhea, and that's it's the worst. But yeah, it just hurts to poop, so that's never fun either. Because then I'm just in the bathroom, just like being like, "Oh my gosh," and making loud noises as a poop. So yeah, it's a fun word to say a lot. In case you haven't, it's a fun word. So other things about my cancer. So it's a germ cell tumor, and it's technically like it's testicular cancer, but it's in my abdomen. And what's crazy is that like as I've done research and stuff with it, is this cancer can show up in your lymph nodes, and like this can come back. So I always have to be checked like every 6 months for a while, and then every year for the rest of my life, to make sure that doesn't happen. And depending on who you are, you either have radiation or chemo or what have you. But yeah, so that's what that's about. But yeah, so there's that, and then I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my port and what that entails. So okay, so if you look here, see this thing right here? It's that's my port. And so what they'll do is they'll go in, they put lidocaine in there so they numb it, and then they'll put like this plastic tube basically in the middle of this. And I'm going to provide a picture here in a second where you can see that in this picture what it looks like before they put it in me, and then and where the tube goes. So like the tube actually goes into my heart, and that's where they deliver all the IVs and the drugs and stuff. And that's how they do that stuff, which is really cool. And that's how I go to the hospital and get things done. And lastly, this is my other wig that I got from Yannick and Ariel, which is great. They told me that once I heard about me trying weed stuff to help with appetite and nausea and all that they couldn't resist. So I have some Rasta stuff. And So I'm gonna potentially try some like edible stuff because I can't smoke weed because the bleomycin, fun fact, which is the hardest drug that I have to take, is it affects my lungs, and so that could screw stuff up more. Um, so edibles are really my only option. But if I get THC, which is in weed, helps with appetite, which is the whole like munchy thing and all that. But you can get varying degrees of it. So I'm hoping that something else, a side effect I have is I have really bad anxiety now. So if there's like loud noises um, like or if there's like a situation that could cause anxiety, like it triggers me almost instantly, and I start shaking really bad, and I don't know what to do, and it's not fun. But apparently CBD oil, which you can have with edibles, and I don't know if it's weed or whatever, but you can have if you want like 3 parts THC versus 7 parts CBD oil, and CBD oil apparently helps with anxiety, so that could help me with that stuff too, because I've never really experienced anxiety to the point where I have now, and it's not fun. Nah. But overall, cancer, it's hard, but I look at it and I'm like, there could be so many more things that are harder. I can't even imagine, and that like aren't curable. Like my cancer's curable. Like if you look at the testicular cancer, like it's 95% curable. Like, and if it comes back, like I've been through it once, or I will go through it once. So like going through it again, now I know what to expect and what to judge. So, anywho, that's the update. I hope you guys have been enjoying the wigs. I've enjoyed getting them. It's great. I love it. But yeah, so keep on visiting me. That's huge. Like I haven't been getting as many visitors, which is fine, but visitors really do help my day. They really do. Or just like, yeah, and you guys just continuing to support me and asking how I'm doing and stuff, like it really helps. Like every person who asks, like, even though some days it'll be hard for me to respond or I might not respond right away, like it helps. So like thank you. And I hope to talk to you guys soon.